Hello everybody, welcome to another video, an exploration to silver and blue shampoo. We are going to see the difference between these two shampoos. What do they do? For who they are? How to use them? All these answers is going to be in this video, and a special tip for you in the end of it. So stay tuned and let's get started. Silver or blue shampoo, they are shampoos, as the name suggests, with a color pigmentation, either blue or purple. The purpose behind these shampoos, they are to neutralize unwanted tones we might have on the hair. That down to the different factors, either because of a chlorine in the water, either because the water is too harsh in the shower, either because of sunlight if you live in a very hot country, and more different factors. But as the name suggests, is not a permanent color. What it does, I will say, maybe a very light toner. It tones the hair, but only the out layer of the hair. It doesn't penetrate into the hair, so the result is very temporary and is washing out pretty quickly. But to understand better how this shampoo works, let's first understand a little bit the color wheel, where we can see up here. As we can see, colors that are opposite to each other, we call them complementary colors. So the one color, it neutralizes the opposite color. So, starting with the silver shampoo, as we can see, the color of the shampoo is purple. And as we can see on the color wheel, the opposite color of purple is yellow. So, the purpose of silver shampoo is to remove any yellowish tones we might have on the hair, either because we have a highlights, either because we have a blonde hair, because we color it, or even when we have a white hair, or even when we have natural gray hair. So the silver shampoo is gonna neutralize the yellow tone and is gonna leave to the hair a little bit more icy, a little bit more clean result. So it's gonna take that yellowish tone we have on the hair and it's gonna leave the hair a little bit more, I would say, silver or more clean, blonde and white. And that's why the name, it became silver shampoo. And from the other hand, we have the blue shampoo. As we can see here on the color wheel again, the opposite color from blue is orange. And orange undertones usually we will see in a little bit darker blonde or brown colors. So sometimes when we're coloring the hair and we have a nice brown color, we might see over time the color fading and it start becoming a little bit orangey. So what happened? The blue shampoo is gonna neutralize this orange tone and is gonna make the hair color looks a little bit more clean and a little bit more shiny again. So the blue shampoo is perfect for orange undertone and usually on a little bit darker blonde and brown colors. As we saw, both of the shampoos, they serve very similar purpose. So depending your undertone you have on the hair, yellow, silver shampoo or otherwise purple shampoo, and blue shampoo if you feel your hair became a little bit more orangey and most likely you're a little bit more to the darker side of color hair. But how to use them and how often? The answer is very simple and straightforward. There is no specific rule, but we recommend no more than once or twice a week. On a wet hair, a generous amount of products apply on your hair, middle and ends, and massage it very well like you shampooing your hair. Leave it for a couple minutes and then rinse it very well. But my tip here, it will be to have two washes when you're in the shower. The first wash to be with your normal shampoo, since the silver shampoo, it won't cleanse your hair as well as your normal shampoo, what normally you use. And then the second shampoo to be the second hand, if you wanna call it, to use the silver shampoo. And of course, we never forget to condition the hair after we're washing the hair or using a hair mask. And my second tip is, if you wanna use silver shampoo but you feel it makes your hair quite dry and your hair a bit brittle, possibly because your hair is a little bit more to the fine side, or maybe because your hair is quite tired because you're bleaching your hair a lot, then nowadays we are so lucky to have alternative options. Out there is not only silver shampoo or a blue shampoos. We also have hair mask, hair conditioning, like the one I'm having here with me, which I've been trying using it in a few clients and I really love it. Basically what it is a hair mask where it's moisturizing the hair but also has this purple or blue pigmentation where it helps again to neutralize the hair, and it works equally well as the shampoo. And believe me, the results either way is gonna be impressive. So again, if you feel your hair is a little bit brittle and you find the silver or blue shampoo quite harsh on your hair, it's really worth it to try the condition or the mask instead. And that is the end of the video. I hope you find very helpful and makes you understand and help what decision to make the best for your hair. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and any questions, feel free to comment on the section below. I will be more than happy to help as possible as can. Thank you very much for watching again, and see you on the next video. Bye!